man. Well, with that being said, what's going on, everybody? We're back again with another episode of the Sports Genetic Podcast. I got my three co-hosts here. I got my boy Shane, my brother Marcus, and my boy Jamar, or Moneyline Mar. Um, let's get right to it with our first topic. Right after this intro.
It's that rapping pain, I don't think they understand. I've been counting all this money, it's falling out my hand. Yeah, I got all this paper, like why I need a friend. Yeah, I'm spending all this cash, cause I'm gonna make more band. Off this rapping pain, yeah, this rapping pain. Yeah, I'm gonna feed my family off this rapping pain.
Hey, tell me, y'all, we was wearing the shirts, man. What's going on?
I really do.
I wear my shirt every week, bro.
Honestly, I wasn't planning on wearing it, and then I seen Jordan with his on. I was like, you know what? I just washed mine. I was like, I might as well go ahead and throw mine on too.
All right, I see how it is. All right.
I'll just rapping.
My girl found mine, so I was like, shit, I might as well wear it. But Jamar wears his every time, though. Jamar wears his every time. I can say that.
Besides the days when I'm late and shit, and I'm coming from like appointments I have outside, but you feel me? Gotta push the brand.
But all right, man, let's get right into our first topic, man. We basically are gonna do. We're basically gonna do a recap every week for our NFL, stuff. So let's get started with that. What y'all think about this week's set of games, man? I think that that Giants and Washington game, that was pretty interesting. I actually have my money on the Giants, but I mean they lost 5 points, so I came close, I guess. But what y'all think about this? Last week's games, week 2's games.
Pretty good. What was some of the upset games that like nobody expected?
I think that Raiders game and that Raiders Steelers game might have been a little bit of an upset, especially compared to what they were doing last year. Let me throw out some scores.
That Seahawks and Tennessee game was pretty good.
Yes, overtime. I did not expect them.
Henry, everybody, the dude I played at fantasy, Henry. And he just ruined my whole day, bro.
I was there, bro. Anybody had Henry in fantasy, they did outstanding, bro.
Yeah, 60?
Outstanding, bro.
50, 60 points. 50-something points, I think. It was devastating, bro. Y'all saw the Vikings and Cardinals. My brother's a Vikings fan, so he was watching that Vikings-Cardinals game.
Didn't the kicker miss to win the game?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, my God. 30. Yes. Wow.
Guys, the Cardinals.
The Vikings is 2-0, right?
Hell no, they just lost. They 0-2. They over.
They lost the first game. They lost the first game by field goal too. In OT.
By field goal. Yes.
They missed the field goal, bro.
Was the Bengals?
Yeah, it was the Bengals.
Yeah, the Bengals hit the game on them.
The Cardinals didn't just win.
Week they missed one.
No, you said the Vikings are 2-0. You meant Cardinals?
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to say Cardinals.
They're 2-0.
Cardinals 2-0. I wanted them to be 1-1. You feel me? So
all right, let me throw out some scores.
They should have been those things. They definitely should have been.
Good.
Let me throw out some scores real quick. So we had Giants Washington, 29-30 Washington, 17-26 Raiders, 17-11 49ers over the Eagles.
That's a boring game.
Game was trash.
Don't be mad.
Aren't y'all 1-1, Marcus? Do y'all not have a loss on your record?
Yeah, we do, but
okay.
Keep on going over the scores. Keep on going over the scores.
Y'all game was boring too. It was 35-0.
Yeah.
That was a shutout, though. That's a shutout.
That's not a good game.
That's a shutout. What you mean? That isn't. They shut them out. They didn't let them score.
They put up 0.
That's not
a good game. On their behalf, that's a good game. They didn't let them score.
Our game was entertaining because we was killing y'all the first half. And then y'all came back. So at least that was entertaining.
Nah, Niners should have lost because Jalen Hurts had that one deep bomb. Who was that? The Quez Watkins?
He stepped out.
Back.
He stepped out.
That was bull. They should have scored. They should have scored.
What you mean? If I'm the corner and I'm forcing you to the sideline, you step out, you are no longer eligible. That's football 101. You cannot catch the ball.
He didn't know he stepped out though. He didn't know he stepped out.
It was great D. It don't matter. It was great D. So you mad? Y'all lost.
It was terrible defense. He was wide open.
Boy got cooked. Okay.
It was good D. He forced him out. He stopped. If you watch the play, he stopped running after he stopped.
If we're being honest, he didn't force him out. He didn't force him out. He forced himself out.
What do you call it? So what do you call it? What do you call that? He ran.
I call it a mistake by the wide receiver. That's what I call it.
I call it good defense on a cornerback, even though he was.
That was terrible defense, bro. That was terrible defense.
That play in particular was good defense. It stopped them from scoring, and y'all had to get a field goal. So I don't give a fuck. Hey, it is what it is.
I can screen share on here too, but I ain't going. I don't know how to.
You can. He stepped out. He stepped out.
All right. Broncos, Jaguars. 23-13 Broncos. 26-7 Saints, Panthers. Panthers took that one. Rams, Colts. That was a decent game.
They beat the Saints
27-24. Yeah, the Saints.
Yeah. Bro, I don't know why.
Panthers defense is nice too.
Mm-hmm.
They're a lot better.
They got some balls in that line. They
are, but Jameis Winston, like I don't know why everybody I was even like, oh, Jameis Winston, he might be this. That nigga's trash.
He had a good week one. He had a pretty.
That's what I just said. I just said that. I was on like, oh, Jameis Winston might be there. You feel me?
Jameis Winston is right back to his old ways.
Right back to the old. Licking fingers. You feel me, Jameis Winston?
Ravens and Chiefs. Talking about that too.
Yes, that was a great game. Mm-hmm. I think that was damn near probably like the best game of the week, bro.
Lamar started off rough though.
Lamar, yeah, he did, but Lamar got over that hump by finally defeating Patrick Mahomes.
So y'all taking Chiefs Ravens as the game of the week?
Yeah, that's just my opinion. That's my opinion.
I'm taking Titans Seahawks as game of the week, but it's close between that and the Chiefs and Ravens.
I think the Ravens and Chiefs game meant more because Lamar has only lost to a couple. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't lost that many games. Only one of the two quarterbacks he hasn't beaten.
I believe. My bad for cutting you off, Shane, but I believe. No,
I'm done.
I believe when I was watching the game, like Lamar record with the rest of the league is like I want to say like 36-8. I want to say I could be wrong, but it's around that.
It might be better than that. Yeah,
it might be better than that, but it's around that. But with the Chiefs, he's 0-5. Like out of his whole career, like that was a major step in his career.
Bro, he ain't played the Chiefs that many times. Bro, there's no way he played the Chiefs that many times.
It gotta be. It's like 0-4, 0-5, cuz he been in the league 3 years now.
They play him every year?
4.
Twice?
Oh, he been in the league. Oh, my bad. 4 years. So yeah, it's already. Bro, he just got his first win against.
They do kind of play in the regular season every year. Then they play.
Yeah, they do.
That's a lot. Yeah.
The Chiefs just blew that one in the fourth quarter. They didn't score at all in the fourth quarter. The Ravens had
that Ravens defense ain't no joke. That Ravens defense.
Tyreek Hill ain't scored.
That's one thing about Ravens. They always want to have their defense.
And the running game was shut down.
Anthony Everett, that from me and Marcus' hometown, man. He was putting in work.
He did his thing out there.
He was putting in work.
Man.
He shut Tyreek Hill down, bro.
Yeah,
I ain't even going to hold you.
He was in his hip pocket whole game.
What's your hometown?
Real talk.
Woodbury. Number 23 on the Ravens. Anthony Everett. Yes, sir.
Yeah, number 23 on the Ravens, man. Look him up, man. He actually been on their team for a couple years, but I guess he just had to wait his turn, man. For his time to shine. He's quick as hell, though, man.
Mm-hmm.
Tyreek Hill got under 5 receptions again. He did great. He fucked a lot of people money up. He did great.
He almost screwed me over in fantasy, but I'm good though. That's a vibe. Because I'm in a regular league. And then I'm in a guillotine too, so it's like if you have the lowest amount of points, you out in 1 week. just like that.
So, wait, oh, you get kicked out?
Yeah, you get kicked out. If whoever has the lowest amount of points each week gets kicked out the whole league. So it's like you want to score as many points as possible.
That's crazy. What type of league is that?
It's fun. It's called. We call it the guillotine. It's fun. I enjoy it. I won last year, so I'm trying to run it back again.
Bro, before we get out of talking about football, y'all saw Christian McCaffrey got injured again.
Bro, don't even start, bro. He don't screw my fantasy team up for like 3 weeks.
That's exactly why I just picked him as my running back.
Again.
My guy, man. I was tight.
Again.
If y'all need a running back, get Chuba Hubbard. That's their backup. He about to go off. Watch.
I don't know about that.
Bro.
I know it. I know
man.
for sure.
I've seen him.
They got rid of Mike Davis too last year.
Yep.
Damn.
He fucking me over.
He ain't been doing nothing on the Falcons, bro. Cordell Patterson taking all his fantasy points. You know they moved him to running back? I didn't even know that. I thought he was still a receiver. But that's what
that's who that is? That's the running. That's the guy that used to be like kick returner.
Yeah, he used to play on the Vikings. Yeah, Cordell Patterson.
I have him in both of my leagues. It's not
Patterson?
Fair.
No, McCaffrey.
McCaffrey.
Oh man,
that's some bullshit.
They said a couple weeks though.
It different.
Bro, I didn't. I promise you, in both my league, I didn't have at least four people injured, bro.
Yeah, it's been a bad year for injuries already. We in week 3.
It's been kind of bad so far. Yo, is it just me or so the Lions in Green Bay game? Is it just me or does it look like Aaron Rodgers kind of lost his step a little bit?
He just tore
like 4 touchdowns. What else want him to do?
He almost threw that game.
He tore them.
I don't know.
Did you watch that game, bro? Did you see the?
No, I ain't gonna lie. The first half was a little lackluster from both teams. It was but the Packers started to step it up come the second half, and they kind of put the game out of reach.
I don't know, man.
That game was a shootout in the beginning.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
it was. Aaron Jones was running. It was running damn near all game, bro. Like he had majority of the touchdowns. So Aaron Rodgers really didn't have to do that much.
He had 2 touchdowns in the first half or first quarter. What are you talking about? Those 14 points was from Aaron Rodgers' pass.
Mm-hmm.
They were to Aaron Jones, but they were still passing.
Okay, it wasn't no Aaron Rodgers.
Jared Goff came out looking good.
Bro, he was. Yes, he was. Because I was watching the Peyton Manning and Eli John, and they were like, "Oh,
bags, yo."
Going off because
speaking of that, they gotta keep that up.
He was zooming some passes, bro. Fucking through the linebacker over this. That dude was crazy.
You watch.
Yeah, if y'all not watching the Eli, y'all not watching the Manning's broadcast on ESPN, you got to watch it.
No,
it's fun to watch.
They kind of corny. I ain't gonna hold you.
No, that don't fun.
I'm on red zone. You feel me? I'm on red zone in the other app. I'm cool,
bro. It's Monday night.
You watching Monday night on red zone?
You can't, bro.
You can do that.
You can't.
No, you don't know.
I'm not talking about. I didn't think he was talking about Monday Night Football.
You're talking about you never. That Peyton and Eli John lit, bro.
Yeah, I enjoy watching it.
I have yet to watch it, so I wouldn't know.
I have to check it out, man. I'm gonna have to check it out. Even though I
just said it was corny.
Like you're just saying it was corny.
I was about to say I don't really find them entertaining, but hey.
It's different though. Whatever. It's weird though. Like
they had LeBron on there, JB. You missed it. They had him on there week 1 as a co-host.
Honestly, bro, I don't want to see LeBron outside of the court, bro. He's corny too. Like,
oh my God.
LeBron is corny, bro. Bro, LeBron
he's
corny. He be lip syncing the songs, don't know the words.
It's just bad, bro. Yo,
I did some wrong. But yeah, man. All right. Well, that wraps up our week 2 recap this week, man. We had a lot of good games this week. Now let's get into our next topic. But before we do that, the Eagles did lose, man. Unfortunately. But we came to play, man. I like what I seen. You know what I'm saying? My main thing this year was for Devontae Smith and Jalen Hurts to get a feel for each other, and I like what I've seen so far. That's cool. Y'all not gonna be undefeated all year, but that's fine. Y'all not that good, bro. Y'all not that good.
We beat y'all.
You get me off topic. You get me off topic.
JB, real quick. For some reason, the 49ers are like the third ranked favorite team to win the Super Bowl or fourth.
I
third
seen
or
that.
fourth.
Guarantee
For some
they're
reason,
not making the Super Bowl.
I know.
What you
I know
mean?
that.
Some reason.
I will put
What you mean? Some
$5,000.
reason.
I will put $5,000.
What you
Y'all
mean?
are good,
Some
but
reason.
whoa.
What you mean? Some reason? I told
Y'all
y'all.
are good, but bro,
Told
come
y'all.
on.
I told y'all. And I said this at the beginning of the year. If we didn't have no injuries, we went in fully healthy through the whole year, we gonna be unstoppable. But you see, I cannot. You feel me? Shit already happened. You feel me? So we're gonna make a deep run. We still might make it. Believe that. I still think we make it there. I still think we make it there.
All right, yes. All right, man. Well, let's get into
we know that.
Let's get into our next line of business. You don't know that. Our division is nothing crazy. Like,
man, none of y'all team is in top 10. None of y'all teams is in top 10. Ranked NFL top 10. Stop.
Bro, ranks don't matter, bro. Ranks don't matter.
We smash you. We smash with what we play. We smash.
Don't matter. You're talking about past tense, Shane.
I can't wait till y'all tune. Who y'all play next?
Green Bay.
Yeah, you're gonna be
2-1.
You're gonna be 2-1. You're gonna be 2-1.
All right. So anybody want to place a wager? You feel me? Cause you feel me? Since all y'all teams besides
how much you want to put on
undefeated. You still undefeated. But y'all two, y'all can't talk. Like y'all team, you can't talk to me. Can't talk to me. Team got
y'all almost lost.
We didn't.
Almost don't count.
We didn't. You lost.
No,
right?
I'm giving you your win though. I'm giving you your
all
win.
Right, so don't say nothing
your
after
win,
that.
but I'm saying
nothing after that. Bro. You can't say nothing.
But you talking greasy like
you
y'all
can't
really
say nothing after because
we
won.
The Bills did the Dolphins. Like
we won. We won.
Okay, bro. Congratulations. Like congratulations. Y'all supposed to be going to the Super Bowl and y'all did that to that young team. Y'all put up 2 touchdowns. Yeah. Congratulations. Anyway,
2 touchdowns and a field goal. Don't forget the field goal.
Jamar, since you like to talk so much, let's get into this Moneyline Mar, man. Win me some money, man. Win me some money. Let's see what you got going on this week.
Let's see. My segment for this week, Moneyline Mar. First game, got Baltimore and Detroit. You should take Baltimore. Everybody knows that. You could take them money line, but if you want to win you some money, you could take them to win by a touchdown. That's 6. Next game, Giants versus Atlanta Falcons. I like the Giants in this game. I like Sam. I said Sam. I like Daniel Jones. You feel me? He like to move his legs a lot. I think Saquon might actually have a decent game this week as well too. So you could take them money line if you want to win you some money. You could take Giants by 3 points. Next game, New Orleans versus New England. Whoa. I like New England. Matt Jones, Bill Belichick versus James Winston and Sean. What's the coach name? Sean something. But I like Bill Belichick. I think so. But yeah, I like New England. You could take them money line and be safe. You want to win you some money, you could take them by 3. Next, Pittsburgh versus Cincinnati Bengals. I like Pittsburgh. You can take Pittsburgh money line, or you can take them. You want to win you some money, you can take them by 3. Any Indianapolis Colts and Tennessee Titans. I like the Titans. They just came over that big win in overtime. I think they're gonna carry that momentum into that next game. You could take them money line to be safe, or if you want to win you some money, you could take them -4. Washington and Buffalo. Buffalo should win that game hands down. You want to be safe, take Buffalo money line. You want to win you some money, take Buffalo -5. Marcus, shout out to your team. Next game. We got LA Chargers versus Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs should win that game. It's going to be definitely going to be a good one, but Chiefs should win that game. They're not going to come back just going, you feel me?
Yeah.
Kansas
City ain't going to lose 2 straight.
They're not doing that. So I like Kansas City in that game. Be safe. You could take Kansas City money line, but they should win by a touchdown or more. So you could take them -6. Arizona versus Jacksonville. I like Arizona. Arizona been doing their thing, even though they almost lost by a field goal to the Vikings, but that don't matter. They won in the end. I like I said, I like Arizona. You could take them money line to be safe. Want to win you some money, you could take them by 7. They should win by a touchdown or more. Chicago versus Cleveland Browns. I like Cleveland Browns. I like they duo running backs, Nick Chubb and Hunt. If you got them on fantasy, you are having a fantastic time right now. Like I said, though, Cleveland, you could take Cleveland to be safe. Money line, you want to win you some money. They should win by 5 or more. Denver versus New York Jets.
Nah, New Jersey, you was good.
They not us. They don't belong to us. They don't belong to us.
Jets, Giant, you know.
They don't belong to us. They don't
belong
to us. We
He said we can't claim them.
We're not claiming that garbage.
They're going against Denver. I like y'all, Shane. Y'all should win that game. You feel me? Y'all been doing your thing. I like Teddy Bridgewater in that back. He looks real comfortable. He has some receivers to throw it to. So y'all should win that game by 8 or more. But if you want to be safe, just take Broncos to win money line.
And speaking of Denver, I'm about to make this a weekly thing. Melvin Gordon, if you listen to this, I need
He's going to score
this weekend.
He's going to score. He ain't scored last week, though. He ain't scored last week. I don't know why. But he always scores. Somehow, some way, that motherfucker.
I'm tired of him splitting carries with that Williams kid. I'm tired of it. Get the ball,
you're a hater, bro.
All right. Miami versus Vegas. Raiders. I like the Raiders. Vegas should win that game.
Yeah,
Tua is out. Yeah, Tua is out right now, so I don't see who's coming in for that backup to actually drive them down the field. So definitely okay. But Vegas should win that. Be safe. You could take Vegas money line, but they should win that by 4. So you want to win you some money, you could take them -4. Seahawks in Minnesota. Woo! Seahawks just took an L in overtime. And Minnesota just almost won.
In Russ, we trust. In Russ, we trust.
Like Jordan just said, I'm me putting money on that. I'm going with the Seahawks. They should win that game by 2. So take them -2. Just 2. Cause I don't, bro. They kind of iffy, man.
It's gonna be water. It's gonna be an offensive explosion. They both got 2 good offenses. It's gonna be a shootout.
But yeah, Seahawks to win that game. Tampa Bay and Rams. That's going to be another good game.
Yeah, it is. 2
good defenses, which is going against another 2 good offensive. Matt Stafford is making the Rams his own offense right now. I like how he's looking every week. He's progressing. He's looking better every week. No lie, but I don't bet my money against Tom Brady. I learned this long ago. So if you ever watching me, I don't go against Tom Brady. I'm sorry. So I would never put my money against Tom Brady. So Tom Brady is going to win that game. Take them money line to be safe. But if you want to win you some money, they should win by 4 or more. Then I got the second game. The last game of the night is Green Bay versus San Fran. Keeping all fans out of this, you feel me? For y'all sakes and for my sakes, money-wise, I took my team. You know why? Because
it's your team?
Yes.
Yes.
That's
exactly right.
That And
where they playing?
Vegas,
you can't be biased here. You trying to win
Vegas,
people money.
but look, let me explain
where they playing,
why.
Mark?
We're playing at Green Bay.
Oh yeah, come on.
Y'all going to Lambeau?
You gonna do the people like
You
that?
going to Lambeau?
And say go with
Listen why I picked my team though. I didn't just pick my team off of like feelings. I really went to go do research on this. Vegas is giving us the favorite buy, and why? Because our throwing game, I think they're gonna say we're gonna introduce Trey Lance this week, so it might give us an advantage. That is just speaking off of Vegas terms. So I took them San Fran by 3 points, or you can buy 6 points to be safe. You should not lose by a touchdown. We should not lose by a touchdown. And Monday night game, Dallas versus Philly. That's going to be a divisional game. It's definitely going to be a good game. Both teams are 1-1 right now. So me just speaking off of betting terms, I feel as though Dallas should take that game. You could take them money line and be safe. But if you want to win you some money, you could take them by 3. And that's Moneyline Mar for this week, man. Good luck.
All right.
And win you some money, man.
Sound like a good investment, man. All right, man. So that's this week's Moneyline Mar, man. And like I said, you know what I'm saying? Jamar, we gotta start putting your cash app down below, man.
Yeah, man.
People win money, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they'll send you something, man. We gotta start putting your cash app down there.
Also, starting after this week, I'm gonna start bringing back all the correct ones that I called out right and all the ones I called wrong, so we could keep tally to see how far I'm doing through this whole NFL season, to let y'all know that I'm legit, man. I do this, man. I do this.
Solid.
To the next topic.
All right, man. Well, with that being said, man, one of my favorite albums this year so far, man, Certified Lover Boy. This is not a Freestyle Friday, but what I will say is the original Certified Lover Boy is right behind me right here. Mr. Ben Simmons. Mr. Ben Simmons himself. You know what I'm saying? The original Certified Lover Boy, before Drake did it, man. The original Certified Lover Boy. Ben Simmons himself. Ben Simmons intends to never play another game for Philly. I'm gonna start off with this topic. I usually got.
Go ahead,
okay,
JB.
My bad. Hey,
right.
y'all biting at the.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, JB. No. I want to hear what you got to say. I want to respond to you. Go ahead.
All right. So what I will say is usually against Ben Simmons, but what I will say is because there's really nothing to talk about with him so much on the court right now, you know what I'm saying? I really don't have no issues with him wanting to leave Philly. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's time for it. I think the man needs a fresh start. I think he needs a fresh start. He's still young. He can still go somewhere and have a really good, nice career. I don't know if he's this superstar that everybody has hyped him up to be. I don't really think he is that, but I do think that he is a very solid starter. And I think he'll be around for a while in the league. But I don't know. It's just he's too conservative with his scoring for me, man. I don't get it because it's like he can score. Like, okay, you can't shoot, cool, but like you can get to the rack with ease, bro. Like we've seen you do it. That's my whole thing. Like you're too conservative. Like you pass all the time, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? And it's nothing wrong with being a passer, but like if you gonna have 10 assists, try to have 20 points, bro. Like you can't go out there and score 7 points in a game. That's my whole thing. But we all know that Philly is one of the hardest places to play any professional sport. And you know what I'm saying? I don't think, like I said, you know what I'm saying? He's a certified lover boy. So he ain't really too much with the hate. So I think it's time for him to get up out of there because they ain't having it and he ain't having it. And I don't think he's rocking with Philly at all. They haven't been able to get in contact with the man. So, I mean, the last time we saw that with Kyrie, you saw what happened with that. So, but with that being said, I'm gonna let you take over, Shane.
Hey, what's your rebuttal to that, Shane?
I agree with everything you said. You're right. He needs to score more points. He needs to be more aggressive. Everything you said is right, bro. And a lot of that criticism was well deserved. You know what I'm saying? Because but they act like that series against the Wizards. He did show up on that one. You know what I'm saying? They don't talk about that no more. They say he completely just disappeared in the playoffs, but he was there the first round and he carried us in that last game to win that. Main thing.
Wait, us?
One thing.
What happened? Us now?
That was my team at the time. You're talking about.
Oh my! Go ahead, Shane. Go ahead, Shane.
Hey, let me tell you. It's one thing if the fans get on you and start talking about you, but when your coach blames you and says like, I don't know if we have an all-star point guard or on a championship team, what? He threw him under the bus. He didn't take no responsibility for the mistakes that he made because that was a poorly coached game, especially with what am I trying to say? The amount of time the players were getting. He was like conserving Ben Simmons to Tobias. He was only giving them a certain amount of time to play when they should be playing most of that game, like all the other stars are doing. He didn't take no credit for that. And then you got Embiid, who played horrible in that fourth quarter against the Hawks, turning the ball. I think he had 8 to 10 turnovers. Talking about the play we lost is when the player didn't take that open dunk. He made one free throw, he missed the other one. That's 1 point. That doesn't decide the whole game. But both of you guys threw your player under the bus. Like, no, bro, I'm not coming back to that team either. I ain't never seen that, bro. You ever seen
Shane,
that?
I will say this, Shane. Doc Rivers has been in the league for a very long time. He's been a head coach for a very long time. I will say this.
Very respected.
He wouldn't have said it if he
very respected around the league as well.
He wouldn't have said it. He wouldn't have said it if he didn't think Ben Simmons would be on the team next year, and he wouldn't have said it if it wasn't somewhat true. I will say that.
Yeah, but even like if it's true, you don't say that, bro. You don't say that.
Why don't?
You can't say that.
Why can't he say that though?
Bro, Embiid shouldn't have said that. Embiid shouldn't.
Yeah, Embiid didn't show up at all, so I don't know what he's talking. I mean, he did.
That's supposed to be your boy. That's supposed to be your boy. So it's like you don't say that.
Bro, head coaches don't throw the player under the bus, bro.
I'm saying though, if you're the secondary, if we all know like you're an all-star on that team, you can't get held to that standard. That's all they doing. Blaming him for the loss. They're holding him to the standards of what you feel he should be.
What about him?
He's an all-star, right?
What about Embiid?
He did what he was supposed to do.
He kept turning the ball over.
I'm not talking about.
You're not watching the game again.
You're talking about that. You're talking about that Pacific series, that Pacific.
That's when they started talking.
It went bad. He had a bad game, but Ben Simmons, we talking about on the overall of the situation, Shane. That's what you're missing. The overall of the situation.
Embiid didn't even play the first series.
If you're an all-star point guard coming in the fourth quarter, you can't give us no points. And the team is
that's not his game, bro.
The team is deliberately following you because they know he's not going to do this. Let's put him on that spot.
Let me say this real quick.
That game shouldn't have even been that close though. Why is that game even that close?
Let me throw these stats out real quick before then I'll let y'all continue. Joel Embiid averaged 28.1 points, 10.5 rebounds, and basically 3.5 assists in those 11 playoff games last year. Ben Simmons averaged
he played 11.9.
No.
He only played. He said he only played 11.
He missed one, I think. He missed one, right? Because Ben played. Did Ben play every game? Because Ben played 12.
Yeah, Ben played every.
Okay. Well, then Embiid missed one game. Ben Simmons averaged 11.9 points. So let's just say he averaged 12 points, 8 assists, 7 rebounds. This is what I'll say. Like I just said, this is starting point guard numbers. Mainly because of his assists and rebounds, not so much the scoring itself, but 12. We've seen teams win finals before with a point guard that scores 12 points.
Tobias is scoring and Steph Curry scoring.
I mean, bro,
exactly.
when you put them numbers out there, it makes Ben Simmons seems like he's like the third option. Like those are some numbers a third option gonna.
Offensively, he is the third option.
But the way he should be, it should be Embiid then him. He like Tobias should be the third option. That's how it should be.
Tobias is a scorer, bro. Tobias is a scorer. He's a pure scorer.
Yeah,
that's what Tobias is there for.
Tobias was brought on that team to score. He doesn't have to worry about anything else.
But Ben is not contributing by not helping him get open to score or
he is helping them.
Penetrating the defense for them to open up to score.
That's what he does. That's what he.
Ben Simmons is 6'10" when he's driving down the lane. You think they're not going to crash on him?
He was doing that the whole game. That's what they were getting mad because he kept passing it.
In those 12 playoff games, Tobias Harris averaged 21.8 points, 8.5 rebounds, and 3.5 assists in those 12. Mm-hmm. Him and Ben played 12. Joel played 11. I don't know how y'all want to dissect that. I don't know how you want to take it. But like Marcus said, it seems like Ben Simmons is the third option as far as scoring goes.
The same amount of minutes as them. You feel me? And B missed one game out the 12 and had one bad game that Shane out that whole series. I don't see your defense to helping this man right now.
Who won that game again? Who had the 20 or the 19-point triple-double against the Wizards to close them out?
Guessing it was Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons.
Why keep doing the playoffs, though?
But did Ben Simmons? But did Embiid play that series at all? I think he played one game in that series. Correct?
No, he just said he played 11 games.
But I'm talking about that Wizard series. That Wizard series.
That's a part of the game. You only missed one game. It was against the Wizards.
I don't know, man. Well, like I said, I think Ben's out of here. But as far as go ahead, Marcus.
Oh, he is out. We out.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the Sixers is not a good situation for him anymore. You know, it's hard to play in organizations like that, like the Sixers. You got the Knicks, you got the Nets. It's hard to play in those organizations because the fan base can really make it toxic for a player to play there. So I feel like a new team with a fresh start for Ben. You know, like he needs to go to like some place like Utah, not like Utah, but you know what I mean, like a low market.
It wasn't Marcus. It wasn't about the fans. He could handle the fans. It was when the coach and Embiid turned on him. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, still, even that though, you know, that's still not good. That's still bad for a player.
That's crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like that.
Yeah, like you ain't gonna see your LeBrons, your Kevin Durant. You ain't gonna see them throwing players under the bus like that. That's messed up.
The last time I seen something like that was when Ray Allen went to Miami and Kevin Garnett and them started talking crazy. That was probably the last time I seen something like that.
They still don't talk to him. I don't think they still. I still don't think they talk.
They still don't talk to him.
Nah, they got beat. They still got beat.
Yo, did y'all see that video? That video of Paul Pierce at the poker game, like sexually harassing one of them waitresses?
No,
but I believe it. I believe it, bro. Paul Pierce is like menace to society, bro.
Yo, this dude was like, whose name? You remember when we did that episode? He was on the IG Live. Whose name was he calling?
Oh, man, I don't remember.
Oh man,
I can't remember.
What was it, Jordan? Monica.
Where you at, Monica? Come get this money, Monica. Come get this money, Monica.
Bro, this dude was on a live poker game in front of like people just sexually harassing this Sean, asking if she needed oral support. He was like, "You need more support." He's like, "You need more support." I do not know that
there, man.
That guy is a menace to society.
Yeah, he is.
No,
he's out of his mind. He's out of his mind.
He just enjoying. He's having fun. He's enjoying having fun.
But bro, once it gets to the point where
Yeah,
he kind of
jail
getting a little rapey, he's getting a little
Bro,
rapey, bro.
yeah,
That's
that's
kind of
sexual
weird.
harassment, bro.
Yeah, bro, you got to chill. That's doing
I
a
don't
little
know
too
about
much.
that whole situation, so I can't speak on that.
I just told you what
Yeah,
he said.
I don't really know too much about it either.
I don't know. Like I said, that's what you said. I don't.
I find the video. I'm gonna send it to you. If I find the video, I'm gonna send it to you tomorrow.
Cool.
All right, man. With that being said, let's get into our last topic. We're talking pretty much. We just talking about the Cowboys. Are the Cowboys the real deal? I'm not even going to start with this one. Who want to go first? Go ahead, Jamar.
Are the Cowboys the real deal, Holyfield? And my answer to that, I think they are. I feel as though like they are, man. Like I said at the beginning of the last two videos, I feel as though they might win their division, man. I like their defense. Their defense is more sound than last year. They looking great, even though they lost one of their top defensive linemen. They still did their thing. They're gonna doing their thing, and I want to see what's gonna happen this Monday in this game with their first divisional play. Like I want to see how.
Yeah, when they come see a real team, when they come see them boys, you feel me?
They already played the team better than y'all, so you can't say that.
Who?
Yeah, bag.
They did, and they lost.
Chargers better than y'all too.
No, they don't.
But I think less than the field goal.
I don't know about
less than the field goal.
Oh no!
I'm telling you, because the Cowboys almost won that game. But
no, they did.
That's besides the point. That's besides the point. But yeah, I feel as though they're doing good. You feel me?
Say Jamar.
All right, Jamar. What were you saying?
But yeah, so that's Prescott's arm looking good. Marker, and he's looking real healthy back from his injury from last year and doing good, catching the ball. His route running is amazing. It has it ever been. But and then Zeke, man, he slimmed down. He's looked faster, but to speak on the Eagles, man, y'all duo right now with Smith and Hunt is just getting better each day. I like y'all defense. You feel me? It was kind of shutting my offense down, so I gotta speak on that. Y'all was doing good. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be a good game Monday. But I say the Cowboys are coming into their own, man. They're going back to their old legacy, how they used to be. That's just my opinion on that.
Cowboys are not the real deal. They a facade. They a fake, like they always are.
You're
Cowboys are not official. When's the last time they won a Super Bowl? We're not gonna worry about that. Anyway, let's get into some of these stats, man. The last game that they played against the Chargers, Dak Prescott didn't even throw a touchdown. Elliott has not ran for 100 yards yet this year. Tony Pollard is probably their rushing leader this year. I'ma just assume.
He is.
Yeah. Now, what I will say is their receiving core is elite. Ezekiel Elliott, I don't know what the hell is wrong with him, but I'm gonna tell you like this: if they come to Philly and play how they played against the Chargers, we gonna win that game. And they're not official right now to me. They got to prove more to me for me to say they the real deal. And you call me a hater because I'm an Eagles fan or whatever you want, but I might be throwing a little bit. I might be throwing a little bit extra on it, but even if I wasn't an Eagles fan, I still don't think they're the real deal for me yet. But like I said, their receiving core is definitely, if not the best, one of the best in the league. But as far as that defense goes, it's still a little iffy. And then they just lost to Marcus Lawrence. So it's like, I don't know. We have to see how they play without him.
How long is he out?
6 to 8.
I think for the.
I don't think he's out for the rest of the year.
6 to 8.
Oh, okay.
6 to 8. Yeah.
Oh, 6 to 8.
6 to 8.
But yeah, what you think? What you think, Marcus?
I mean, they played a really good game against Tampa Bay, but I mean, you could chalk that up to it's being week 1. You don't know how this guy's going to play. You don't know how this guy's going to come out. So you could chalk that up to some week 1 not game planning right. From what I heard from the Chargers game, I didn't even know the box score was that bad. I mean, they won. A win is a win, but you think against a Chargers team that their defense is really shaky, they would have been able to come out a little better on offensively wise, except for Pollard. It seems like he did his thing out there. After these past few years, can you ever really trust the Cowboys anymore? Like this early in the season, it's really too early for me to fully be like, yeah, the Cowboys is back.
That's what I was.
That's what delusional Cowboys fans going to say every year. But deep down, they know that the Cowboys ain't going to do that. I mean, it's a possibility with that damn division. They could probably mess around, go 8-9, and have a home playoff game, because that's just the way the cookie's going to crumble in that division. But in that division, you can't sleep on the Giants and you can't sleep on the football team. Daniel Jones has come out looking pretty good so far. The defense and his receiving core, they got to come better around him. I mean, if you go back and watch the game, if Darius Slayton catches that touchdown, they beat Washington. But
they beat them. They beat that game.
Yeah. They win that game if he catches that ball. And then with Washington, Taylor Heineke, he's an underdog, can't count him out. And then they'll get Fitzpatrick back. But, I mean, we all know how Fitzpatrick is. I don't know. But yeah, the football team, they got that D line out there. The corners is shaky, but like I said, with that division, it's really up to anybody. So to come back around to the question, I'm indefinite with the Cowboys being a real deal. I like you said, JB, I need to see more before I can be like, yeah, they're the truth this year.
Definitely, that's how I felt about it. Shane, what you think about the about this so far? What you think about the Cowboys so far this year?
I mean, I'm not gonna say they're the real deal, but they definitely look a lot better than last year. They look solid.
Yeah,
the biggest knock on them was their defense. They seem to get that together nicely. That Michael Parsons.
Shane, not to cut you off, but like they even looked good coming out last year. Like they was dropping 40 bombs last year.
Not the defense though.
Yeah, not the defense, of course.
That's what I'm saying. This is a little different.
Defense wasn't. I get what Shane's saying. That's why I said what I said. The defense is definitely looking more solidified this year.
Like their defense,
as far as a whole, like with the DBs, the linebackers, and the D line, like they're coming around like as a whole. You feel me? The big names are starting to make their stance. They're starting to come out. You're starting to see them make more plays, big plays. Mm-hmm. But it's like you said, it's still early. And yeah, feel me? We only at week 3 right now, so we can't really call. But I feel as though they definitely might, you feel me, do something this year. Way better than what they did last year before the injury.
Yo, did y'all like my certified lover boy transition?
What?
Did y'all like my certified lover boy transition?
I get what you were saying. It was.
I was waiting all week to say that. I worked hard on that.
Yeah, weirdo,
bro. It was low key funny, cause I ain't gonna lie, it was low key funny. You feel me?
What I really wanted was I wanted the Drake album cover with the pregnant emojis, but I wanted Ben Simmons' face on all of them. But I couldn't find nothing like that. And I don't know how to do it myself.
Yeah,
I could have did that.
That's funny. That's funny, Mar.
That would have been hilarious right there.
Why?
Hilarious.
Yes, that's funny. That's funny because he's trash.
You're making a grown man
trash.
Are you saying certified lover boy is trash?
trash.
I didn't say that.
Hey yo.
I said, how you gonna put Drake? I mean, how you gonna put Ben Simmons' head on a bunch of pregnant women? What? That's not. That's out of pocket, bro. That's taking it too far, bro.
Hey,
He's salty.
He's trash. He's trash.
He sounded a little salty to me, man.
He do.
He's sick. You know that's his man. You know that's his man. You feel me? He feels.
Wait till we get our new team, bro. I'm just waiting on our new team, man.
Yo, when Ben Simmons get traded, we need to have Shane have his own whole segment. Just talk about Ben Simmons in the trade.
Ain't gonna do nothing.
We need to let you have the floor for like 5-10 minutes, bro.
I gotta get a whole bunch of new gear,
we can
bro.
definitely do that. We can definitely do that. You can definitely do that.
Whatever.
He ain't gonna do nothing though. He trash.
I ain't gonna say he trash, but he's not. He's not elite.
He's trash. You can't count on him.
He's
He trash.
He's not trash, but he's not elite. He's not top 10.
He's better off coming off the bench. So he's trash.
He's not coming off the bench. He's not coming off the bench. Stop it.
Got me coming off the bench, KP.
He's trash.
Hey,
bro,
yo, they got me coming off the bench.
He's not good enough.
Bro, Marcus. When Ben starts showing off next year, JV gonna be like, I told y'all he had potential. I knew it. He just needs a new team.
He gonna have that one face. He gonna have that one face when we start talking about it. He's just gonna look at the screen like.
He said, I told y'all. He gonna be like, I told y'all, like, yo, Ben started shit, and y'all thought he wasn't. He started shit.
Y'all got jokes, huh?
No, you gonna do it.
I swear he did that about somebody we were talking about.
He did.
I swear he did that.
I see why Shane's saying it. JB be on some flip flop, some flip flop. Definitely do be on some flip flop. JB, man. You see the credit, man. Your credit not looking too good, man. What's going on?
But anyway, man. All right, man. I
go.
All right, man. Well, I guess that wraps up another episode of the Sports Athletic Podcast. Thank y'all for watching, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I believe, if I'm not mistaken,
hit that ring-a-ding-a-ding.
I believe if I'm not mistaken, a TikTok is on the way. We do have a TikTok.
Sir, I was about to bring that up. Be on the
lookout. Be on the lookout for our TikTok.
I'm be on there doing all that crazy stuff. Doing all that stuff. You feel me?
Y'all just act like y'all can see what Jamar's doing. It's like this. It's like this right now, but look at it. Nigga doing the robots. Like, what the hell is that? Fix your service, sir. But anyway, man, with that being said, y'all have a good night, man. We out of here.